name is Julia Doherty and it's my job to keep you ahead of the game when it comes to social media. And today I just wanted to show you 3 really good things that perhaps you didn't know about LinkedIn. The first one is what we call LinkedIn Today. A lot of people ignore LinkedIn Today mainly because the algorithms that are set are usually for things that are happening in the world and they're not really relevant to you. So you go to the what's in it for me factor. But there is a way you can customize this. So if you come down, this is your LinkedIn Today. The way you get to LinkedIn Today is there's 2 ways. There's usually more than one way to skin a cat on LinkedIn. And this is the first way. If you come up and click News, you can come down to LinkedIn Today. Or the other way that most people do is they come over to Home and click LinkedIn Home. And then they get to the LinkedIn Today section. So this is how you customize it for your own purpose. So if you click on here, see all top headlines for you. Click there. Okay, on the right hand side you have this nice little cog in the corner. If you click on the little cog, you can then follow particular industries. You can see I'm already following 3, which is marketing and advertising, online media and careers and recruiting. So then if I'm following LinkedIn Today, I'm following things that actually interest me, not interest anybody else. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing I wanted to tell you is something that's quite good actually. Usually the searches, most people on here on the right hand side will search for a person, and that's the main thing that people search on. But if you do click the little arrow, there's a new thing that's happened only in the last sort of month or so, is that you can now search on updates. So you can now search on anything that happens or anything that people are saying within their status update or their network activity is what it's called on LinkedIn. So if I wanted to know who's saying the word social media, so let's put that in and see what's happening. Social media, and I click on the search bar in the right hand corner. Okay, all these people are mentioning the word social media within their status update. Sometimes you might have a little 3 in there or a little 2 in there. That will say that I'm connected to them via another person or another person but one. But I can filter this, so I can say, okay, just my first connections. Who out of my first connections is saying the word social media? So I can see Peter Rees there is saying the word social media. Stephen Roberts recommended me as an expert for this question, which is fantastic. That was only 3 hours ago. So it's a really good way to keep an eye on what's happening in the world of social media. But obviously, you might be a removals company and you might want to say, search people's updates to say who's moving house today. Or perhaps you're an accountant, you might want to do a quick search on the updates to see who's having problems with Sage. They're really good leads. So that's number 2. Number 3 for you is company profiles. I'm going to click back on home, so we're back to the beginning, and we're going to whiz over to companies. Now, one thing I see when I do loads of tuition and one-to-ones is that a lot of companies don't activate their company status. So that means that they've got all these people following them, but if they're not updating their status, all the people that are following them, what are they following? It's a good question. If you're not putting your blogs on there, you're not putting any articles on there, you're not putting any tips and tricks and that sort of thing, why on earth would someone follow you as a company? So please activate your company status. The way you do that is when you go into your company, you can go into the administration tools. When you click edit, you can then go on to activate your company status. If you have any problems at all, then give me a call. That's Julia Doherty from Green Umbrella with another 3 tips for you, things you didn't know about LinkedIn. Hope that helps. I'm checking out now. I'll catch you later. Bye bye.